Hello, hello, hello. It's Robin Da Vinci. I'm going to call this another Robin rant. You know my background, 40 years in business, coaching high net worth individuals and businesses, and getting people to see in more detail, kind of in the weeds with their money. And I've been pretty successful at doing that. I raised a family, not all on my own. I had help, but I was the main parent in my family, raising my children. And so I just watched another video of Jordan Peterson, and where he's talking about someone who says, shoot, if I had $400 million, I'd be happy. And he goes on a bit of his Jordan Peterson rant about the fact that really is $400 million going to solve it if you don't have your household in order? He called him parasite. He talked about the downside of having a lot of money because everybody expects you to give them some. And a lot of people in the lottery have stepped into a fortune and lost it within a year or two because they don't know how to handle money. I teach money literacy, and I'm here to tell you that $400 million could really screw you over if you are not prepared. So don't go around thinking that just because you got a lot of money, you'd be able to handle it. So in this particular rant that Jordan Peterson did, I am complete agreement with the short that I watched. 400 million would be big responsibility. 100 million would be a big responsibility. 1 million is a big responsibility. And you have to understand that as soon as you have that money, other people look at you differently. Your life changes forever. So I often thought if I was ever lucky enough to win the lottery, I just wouldn't tell anybody. And that probably wouldn't happen either, because winning the lottery would probably make you fall over, faint, or be hospitalized from the excitement. So someone would probably find out. And if you did anything to change your lifestyle, people would know. I watch a lot of forensic shows, and in forensic shows, they look for the money. So remember that. They follow the money. So if you got $400 million, very unlikely you could keep it a surprise. But let's tone that down to even if you got a couple of million. Managing the money intelligently takes emotional intelligence, an IQ for money, and that will equal some sort of financial success. It should, if you have those things put together. So you want EQ, which is emotional quotient or emotional intelligence, which is actually a class that is taught in college, a test you can take online. I didn't come up with that. And then there's IQ. Just how does your brain work? If you're somebody who overspends, who goes crazy, who can't organize their bills, cannot look at a bank statement, cannot look at a credit card statement, cannot negotiate your own credit score, that IQ, which is brain power, is not going to work for you if you get a lot of money. So then you have FQ, which would be money smarts. What kind of money smarts do you have? So you have to have emotional intelligence to handle money. 100%. You need to know how you're going to respond. You need to have a measured response to money. Absolutely all the time, whether it's $400 million or $40,000 or $400. Your emotional intelligence helps you have calm and appropriate response to that money trigger we all have. Then you add in your brain power, which is your IQ. You could be the most talented artist, or you can be a scientist, or you can be a CPA. But if you don't have brain power to take your emotions and see that as a combination of emotions and intelligence, then your financial success is way out of your reach. So I agree with Jordan Peterson that you frickin' have to, no BS here, you have to be balanced to be able to bring money into your life. If you're out of balance, the money will put you completely out of balance. You will be bombarded with other people either asking for that money or telling you what to do with that money. Oh, I can have this, or I need my house paid off, or your great uncle is out of work and we need the money, or how can you have all that money and you're not putting your nephew through college? You have to be prepared for that. Number one is emotionally, are you ready to accept that much money? Any kind of money. And then do you have the brain power to go through all the emotions and that whole checkup from the neck up thing? Once you've had all the emotional, then you have to use your head. Can I do this? And then maybe you'll have money smarts and the savvy to be able to handle all that money. So yeah, money isn't the answer. Money really helps. And I see it on Facebook all the time. When someone that we perceive to have money complains about money, they just get dragged by like 200,000 comments. What do you mean Alyssa Milano is doing a GoFundMe for her boys' softball team? She can afford to send them all. And then she wrote back and said, no, I can't. And then she took a picture of herself at the Super Bowl with that said boy. And then people ripped her to shreds and said, oh, you're doing a fundraiser, but you can go to the Super Bowl. That's what we do to people with money. We berate, we tell them, what the hell are you talking about? You've got money, you've got servants, you've got nannies. If one of those crazy Kardashians says, oh, Mo, poor me or something, the people rip them to shreds like you can't believe. So we have a president doing a fundraiser. I'm sure there's people ripping him to shreds. We've got GoFundMe for that. We have GoFundMes for almost everything now. And what I like about GoFundMe is you can choose to participate. You can actually choose to help someone. I feel comfortable doing that. Would I do a GoFundMe for a politician who's a billionaire? As far as what Jordan Peterson said in the small clip I watched, I absolutely agree with him. Without the emotional intelligence to handle that, without the brain power to sort through it, you will not have financial success, even if you're given $400 million. Like and subscribe. My goodness, I agreed with Jordan Peterson. The world must be coming to an end. Thanks for listening. Bye.